Yes, I mean, we're concluding the FMA Leadership Conference here in Minneapolis that was held at this beautiful edifice owned by the Ebenezer Community Church. And man, it's been an amazing time. We had tremendous turnout, more than twice as many as we expected. And just from hearing people make comments, they were very, very, very pleasant.
What is really thrilling to me is I attend a lot of conferences, and the people that that have trained us and do these conferences, they are not people that really look like us, and to just see fellow African leaders just teaching and pouring out information onto us for little money. That was the piece for me, and I'm thrilled. I've been blessed. I feel really fulfilled, fired up, and ready to just run again. And I cannot wait for this conference to come back to the Twin City.
Our pastors from all over the state and even the neighboring state, they are also here. They are part of this wonderful conference. Our expectations have really been blown off the water, that somebody would say. We have over 100 pastors in attendance. The topics that were treated here have really been relevant to what pastors want to do. We talk about church leadership, we talk about church administration, we talk about sound biblical preaching, and the pastors have been very, very responsive to this conference, and I want to bless God for that.
I have grown tremendously thanks to the wisdom of Bishop Johnson and the team that he leads, with other pastors collaborating to host conferences all over the country and bring pastors and leaders and church members together, where we grow together, we learn things, because one of the things I really value from Bishop is that he has succeeded in ministry all these years. And it is so important for us to learn how Frontline Ministry Alliance is a place of growth, it's a place to learn. It's also a good fellowship.
All the ministers, they really impacted great, and that helps me also to know that, like it says, what the hand is going to do is different from what the nose is going to do. So be the hand and be at your lane and do what you're supposed to do in order to accomplish. So it's been a great time, and I know it's a blessing, and I'm trusting and believing God that I'm going to put a lot of these things to practice, and it will make life easy even in ministry.
It's been a phenomenal experience, life-transforming experience, a real empowerment experience. This is a great meeting. I've been in this FMA meeting before, but this one was one with a difference. Bishop spoke from his heart to us. Bishop Darlington Johnson, he blessed us. We heard from Dr. Howard, he blessed us. We heard from Dr. Francis Stabler, who is the host pastor in this place, he blessed us. I had the opportunity to share with the brethren, and we heard from other ministers, including Henry Teach, who talked about media issues. And there were many sessions of this meeting. And the networking, the interaction, the fellowship, the sharing, the strengthening among the pastors and church leaders was. I want to invite you, if you're not part of FMA, and the next conference is coming up sometime in August this year, and then sometime next year, by the grace of God, we'll be right back here in Minnesota. Be part of this. It's a fellowship that strengthens you, that helps you, that inspires you, and that encourages you.
I believe my leadership style will be enhanced by the knowledge I've been able to acquire. Some of the qualifications I will look for in building a team. Bishop Johnson did an excellent job on that. Of course, Dr. Chuka was very provocative, and not in a negative sense, but provoking us to excellence. And of course, Dr. Howard emphasizing how we should be excited about the great opportunity the Lord has given us to proclaim the gospel. And you, Brother Henry Teach, your perspective on social media was just outstanding, and it is my prayer that God is going to help us to enhance our social media ministry here at Ebenezer Community Church.
So the Lord showed up. Obviously, there's a need for this. They're wanting us to come back. They can't wait for us to come back. So we're going to be planning another FMA conference here in the Minneapolis area next year. We're going to be planning something in Dallas, and of course we're going to do something on the East Coast, probably at Olney. But I can see the Lord's hand in this. I'm excited because certainly I believe there's a wealth of knowledge and experience that we have that we can share. And God is creating a core group of people who I believe will be part of this leadership team to help empower and equip our churches and church workers to do what God has called them to do. But it's been great, and I'm so glad that we were able to be a part of this. Thank you.